She a racialist. She a racialist. She ready to see the manifestation of hair, 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 hair. And she ready to think of a female coming out of her womb. And then while that female is in her womb, she ready to make it look like, how can I put it? Have you ever seen images of nature fast forward? So they're ready to show you an image of a seed, and then the seed comes and then the seed itself, it becomes a sprout. It becomes a sprout, and then it has a leaf, and it becomes a larger stem, and it becomes a trunk, and it becomes a tree, and now the roots are growing out. Well, you know that sound that will go with that fast forward image of the tree growing. You know that sound. You know the sound. Imagine the tree growing, and it's a fast forward image that's moving faster in real life time, and it's over a span of 20 years, but you see it in just 1 minute. So you see the tree growing from a little seed into a sprout, into a small trunk, into a big trunk. So now you see this big, strong tree after 20 or 30 years, but it took like 1 minute, 2 minutes to go through. So now I'm giving you a picture. Now, when you see that picture, imagine the sound that would go with that tree being fast forwarded. You know the sound. You know the sound of the roots growing and the branches growing out, the sound of the tree growing. You know the sound. You know the sound effect. So she's ready to imagine some baby in her womb, hey, and the baby is ready to be a seed in her womb, and she's looking at a black baby like the sound of that tree growing, and that's how she's looking at hair, hey, and then she just picturing hair with that sound. So now she got something against me because she doesn't want to give birth to a female, and I got something against her because that's racial. Now she's ready to say, people gonna say my daughter is always uppity. My daughter Praxona, she's always uppity. She always got a veil on her head, and she always got her head in cornrows with that baby hair, and she a mulatto. She always uppity. She's sedated. They not gonna like my daughter. She's uppity and sedated with those cornrows, with that veil, with that Shayla. They not gonna like my daughter. Hey, I'm there, so I'm not fond of these women because they ready to put that image of my daughter in their head with that fast forwarded tree growing from that sprout, from that seed into that large tree. They ready to put that image in their head according to that daughter being in their womb. I don't got no self-hate in my heart. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna have a good damn daughter. I'm a feed her right, and she gonna eat like a bird. Hey, and I'm gonna feed her right, and I know how I'm gonna do it. And just because I'm thinking about a daughter, I'm about to go on my diet today. Fuck you, and fuck your stigma, and fuck that Negro female who can't come out and be skinny as a model, as a culture. Every woman looks like a model. They put models out of business because they say, we not gonna be no model. We gonna do something in their workplace. And that gag, they just selling apples and kombucha cheap. Hey, but you don't want to do that. You want those Negro females, you want them to be doing nothing but clubs and music and partying. Everybody want to do music, so I'm against you and you against me.